Very good evening, everyone. How are you all, everyone? Show me your presence fast, everyone. And now, again, messages are started now. Yes, very good evening. Shivam, Madhav, Santosh, Ram Nivas, Komal, Mohammad Sohail, Jalaj Bhiani, Parth, Shreya, Pratisha, Shankaran, Ramdevi, Akshay, Swati, Mukteshwari, Jennifer. Very good evening, beta. Happy to welcome. Yes. Hi, sir. Good evening. Previous session AS11 note uploaded on BOS website. Kindly upload the notes, beta. I think those have been uploaded. Still, I would request Ajit sir, please upload. Beta, in 5 to 10 minutes, you will get the same notes. Don't worry. Kadamri, Shivam, Anmol, Hardik, Neha, Divya, Hemant, Meenakshi, Neelam, Surendra, Sakshi, Sanitya, Neha, Hemant, Prashant, Vidya, Akshay, Manohar, Shivanjini, Smita, Komal, and all rest of the students. Shankaran, Tushar, Hindi. Okay, I was also from Hindi, Tushar. Kritigya, Ashok, Neha, Nitin, Ashutosh, Shavanshu, and Mohammed Akif. A very good evening to all of you, everyone. बेटा, जो बच्चे हिंदी से हैं बिंदास अपना हिंदी में डाउट पूछना. मैंने पहले भी कहा था, आज फिर बोल रहा हूं, बार बोलूंगा. मैं भी हिंदी से था, तो कोई टेंशन नहीं होनी चाहिए जरा सी भी. ठीक है, सब कुछ एकदम इजी रहता है. एवरीथिंग इज इजी नाउ. ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट. एज यूजुअल, ऑलवेज as we always do in each and every class, again I am going to revise you the earlier session. Okay beta, come on. In the module number 2, we are revising, we are here for the chapter number 7. At present in this class, here there are 4 units. And unit number 1, what is unit number 1? AS4 we have already covered. AS5 we have already covered. AS11 is there, which shall be completed today before the break. Whatever we have done in this AS, we shall be discussing the same. Okay beta, and after that, after the break, we shall be starting AS22. Okay, I am also fine. मैं भी एकदम बढ़िया. अक्षय, राधे राधे. राम झा, श्रुति, गुड इवनिंग. शोले, सॉरी, सोहेल शेख, अक्षय, एंड सुबिनेस खालसी, गुरी दशपंदे. एनीवेज, ओके, लेट्स स्टार्ट. अजीत जी, आई रिक्वेस्ट, अगर आप सुन रहे हो तो वो जो मेल किए थे ना, पीडीएफ आप प्लीज अपलोड कर देना. एनीवेज, नाउ बेटा, लेट्स रिवाइज. I have prepared an index in this chapter that beta, by following this index, you have to practice in this accounting standard 11. Audio, video, everything is okay, everyone? Please let me know fast. I am waiting for your message fast. Show me your presence that everyone is active and give me a ready. Are you ready for revision? Tell me fast. I am waiting. Yes, beta, AS11 will be completed and then AS22. I have a question. What is hedging and speculation? That will be covered during forward contact. Okay, beta, hedging is for safety and speculation is speculation. Satta, desi satta. Samjhe? Yes, Divya Disco. Yes, everyone is ready. Namaste, sir ji. Namaste, beta ji. Raja, namaste, beta. Okay. Yes, sir, everything is perfect. Okay, let's revision must be perfect. Beta, in this accounting standard, we have 4 topics. How many topics? Come on, revise these. How many topics? 4 topics. First topic is foreign transactions, which we have already covered. Initial transaction and subsequent recognition. Para 46 capital A. What was there? That is very important. And I don't think so any of you will forget that, because you have practiced that para 46 and 46 with a good practice. and I prepared a chart for you, everyone. Either A, yes, either A will be covered. If A will be covered, then and company is opting for this benefit, then to take the benefit, what the benefit was there? In case of depreciable assets are being purchased by taking the loan from the foreign, the huge difference of foreign exchange loan, the foreign exchange effect will not be transferred immediately to PNL, so that their PNL cannot be affected abnormally. Hence, they can get the benefit by transferring that thing over the time uh, in the form of depreciation of assets that will be transferred to fixed assets for which loan was taken, and that will be adjusted to fixed asset that will impact during the life of assets in the form of depreciation, and if not opted, then that will be transferred to P&L. Other than depreciable assets, we read that all the other their impact will be transferred to foreign currency monetary item, okay, translation, and that will be put in the balance sheet as a reserve surplus. And when the that and after that, what we shall do, foreign currency operations were there. We discuss the foreign currency operation, and we were discussing the foreign currency operation in the form of subsidiary, in the form of branch, in the form of joint venture, etc., etc. While we are consolidating the financial statement of foreign operations, then that will be converted into domestic currency, so that that may be merged with the financial statement of holding company or the main concern of which this is foreign operation, that will be converted in the domestic currency by following the rules of accounting standard 11. Okay, let's start. Let's go. Ready? Yes, sir. Everything is clear. We are ready, sir. Is there any difference between 46, 46? A? No, beta. These are the things. Okay. Now, I told you in the last class, and what is that? That there are two types of foreign currency operations. There are two types of foreign currency operations, and we can say in this way that there are two types of sons. There are two types of sons. One is good son, who is good. He is good son. He obey. Sarji balance sheet FCTY is shown in asset side. But if debit balance and credit balance foreign currency F that will be shown in reserve and surplus. I told you. See, foreign currency monetary item translation difference, FC. Okay. Now, please, better that will be shown under the head reserve and surplus. I told you, sir, I have not understood the foreign currency operation. Sir, screen is blurred. Good evening. My query is visible or not, Madhav? Please send your query again. Maybe during the messages, those have been shifted to above, and those have been slided to above. Okay, beta, please resend your query. Anyways, please listen to me carefully. Okay, first discussing again the foreign currency operation. First discuss again the foreign currency operations. Beta, study material has given clearly a definition, but I do not want to give you the theoretical definition. See, first, now it's the time to read that theoretical definition, since you are not able to understand the practical. Foreign operation is a subsidiary or joint venture or associates or branch of reporting entity. Reporting means who has to report. Who has to report means who is the owner of business. Who is the owner of business means, suppose it is what? Head office, and it is what? Branch. And branch is in foreign. Branch has been opened to run a small business, a unit of business, that is called operations. Same is the case with, while we shall continue with this definition, we can see in this way that one is holding company, and holding company is in India, and subsidiary is outside India. Branch is foreign branch if head office or branch relation is there. Okay, beta. And if subsidiary is there, that is outside India. Associate, then that is also outside India. Okay, beta, etc. etc. Now see, the activities of which are based or conducted in the country other than country of reporting enterprise. Beta, these are the technical language. You may not feel comfortable if you are not understanding this example. Please see. Again, I am repeating the same example which I have discussed in the class. This is what India. And in India, suppose there is, I am giving just example. Don't take it otherwise. Okay, take another thing. Suppose Bata Limited is there, and Bata Limited has different branches in India. In India, these are called domestic branch, or you can say Indian branch, domestic branch. These are the domestic operations. The branch is also the business of the company, and that business is being run in India. That is domestic branch. While the Bata Limited, the branches of Bata Limited in foreign, then this is called foreign branch. It means the business operation is being done by Bata Limited outside India in foreign currency. Beta, this is what? Head office. And this is what? Branch. Can I say business is being done in the form of branch in foreign? Yes. So this is also called business operation. Business operation outside India. Foreign currency operation, because these are being done in foreign currency. Okay, beta. Madhav, I told you that will be discussed with the forward contract. Okay, beta. With the relevant topic, so that there may not be confusion to other also. Okay. No, beta. Virali, revenue based accounting standard cannot be discussed today. Although the title should not be that, thumbnail should not be that. I informed to ICAI respective team, beta, that will be discussed in the later on class, next class session. Since we are having the 1.5 lectures delay, since we are practicing a lot, because if we are not practicing with the question, then there is no purpose of, there will be no solution, which is the main purpose of class. Okay, beta, because these are the very technical standard for which practice is also required. Anyways, sir, please answer my question also. Please repeat your question, beta. Sign Srinath. Now see. So can I say you have understood the foreign currency operation? First, let me know, everyone. Can I say you have understood the foreign currency operation? Because the business operation is being done in foreign currency. First, give me answer. Yes, Neha. I will do that. Thank you so much for so much of concern. Care, beta. Now, please let me know, everyone. I am waiting. Please give me answer that foreign currency operation is okay or not. Let me know. Sneha, Avantika, Parth, Riya, Madhav, everyone. Yes, sir. Understood. FO. Okay, sir. Thank you for clearing. Now see, beta. So while the reporting entity, who is that? Of course, Bata Limited has to report to the local statutory requirement, income tax office, and all the things are there. That has to report because that is in India. That has to report in India. But how that will report? You know, it is just like a father. Father is having son outside India. So father has to report to the society that this is the status, okay, but overall status. How that will be reported? That will be reported after merging the financial statement of foreign operations. After merging the financial operations uh, of the foreign operations, that will be reported to uh, the concerned person in the comprehensive mode. Okay, beta. And how that will be converted, beta? See, there are some rules, sir. For which rules? See, this is what head office trial balance. This is what head office trial balance. Listen to me very carefully. I am giving you the practical example also. Don't worry. This is what trial balance of head office. Yes, sir. Head office is maintaining its own books of account. Yes, sir. In the foreign currency operations, there is branch. Yes, sir. And branch is recording its own transaction. Yes. The branch trial balance is also yes. Now, HO will report consolidated trial balance. That is with the consolidated financial statement. And how that will be? HO trial balance, own trial balance plus converted trial balance of branch. Beta, first we have to convert na. Sir, how? Beta, see, here are the transactions which have been recorded into rupees in domestic currency. That is what? Rupees. Yes, sir. So can I say the trial balance of head office in rupees? Yes, sir. And the trial balance of foreign branch is in dollar. Suppose in USA, the branch has been situated. Yes, sir. In that case, that branch trial balance will be converted into rupees first. So first that will be converted into rupees. Yes, sir. And only after that, that can be added with the trial balance of head office, of course. And that foreign currency trial balance operation, that is having the trial balance, that will be converted into domestic currency by applying some rules of conversion. And those rules of conversion have been explained by accounting standard 11. So these conversion rules to convert the trial balance of foreign currency operations, whether that is foreign branch, whether that is foreign joint venture, whether that is foreign subsidiary, etc., that will be converted by applying the rules of accounting standard 11. First, let me know that you have understood the concept that first we have to apply some rules to convert the financial statement, that is the trial balance of foreign currency operation. That foreign currency operation, although I have given here the example of branch, that may be in the form of joint venture, that may be in the form of subsidiary, that may be in the form of others, which already has been explained by our study material in this way. So please let me know first that up to this everything is okay or not. After that I shall move further. Please let me know, everyone. Then I have to discuss the foreign currency operation rules for conversion of foreign trial balance into domestic trial balance. I am waiting. Understood, sir. Yes, sir. Got it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. At which date foreign exchange rate? Yes, beta. That's the thing which AS 11 is telling you. Okay, Venkataran. At which rate? Okay, at which date of foreign exchange rate? Yes, beta. That's the thing AS 11 gonna tell you. And those are the rules which we are just about to read here. Okay, beta. Those are conversion rule. Only 4 to 5. Okay, now I received the note of message. Yes, sir. Crystal clear, sir. Sir, once again, explain again. Okay, beta, Lokesh, I am explaining again. Completely understood. Rest all students understood. Okay. So I am explaining you. That's the thing I want from all of you, that at least one must point out if there is any confusion. Beta, see. We are operating in India. Lokesh, beta, think that you are Bata Limited and you are the owner of Bata Limited and you are having multiple branches in India. Many branches. Suppose this is what branch 1, branch 2, branch 3. Definitely you have seen many showroom of Bata shoes. Okay, beta. So many Bata shoe showrooms are also there. Those are like branch. And the business has been enhanced so much that in foreign also, Bata is selling their own shoes, etc., etc. So, beta, how Bata is selling outside India? They have also opened a showroom outside India, but outside India, Bata cannot ask for rupees. Only the currency there is, suppose in USA, that is dollar. Hence, the foreign operation will be done in dollar because the currency in foreign is in dollar. Okay, beta, what they will receive? Definitely dollar. So the trial balance of foreign currency operation will also be prepared in dollar. But at the end of financial year, Bata has to report total income. At total income will be reported by preparing total financial statement, combined consolidated financial statement, and that will be reported by Bata Limited by merging both the financial statement. The trial balance of foreign operation will also get converted into rupees, so that head office will report along with all the financial statement of branch the consolidated reporting. Okay, beta. And here we have to see some rules. By applying those rules, we can convert the foreign currency trial balance into the domestic. Actually, accounting standard, in the accounting standard, you are learning the rules, but in the chapter of branch, you will definitely understand because you will be practicing a lot there. So I am explaining one time also for Hindi students because Hindi students are also asking the same. Anyways, yes, one time Hindi. Okay, exactly this type of illustration number 7, but I did not find, suppose, exchange rate on different date. So please look in the last. Okay, बेटा राम झा. अब अगली बात सुनो जो बच्चे हिंदी के हैं. बेटा देखो यहां पर हम AS11 में क्या पढ़ेंगे. भाई AS11 में पढ़ने से पहले पहले एक एग्जांपल समझ लो. भाई बाटा लिमिटेड के कई सारे शोरूम होते हैं ना इंडिया में. बिल्कुल. आप गली गली मोहल्ले मोहल्ले किनारे पे भी देखोगे अक्सर बाटा के शोरूम मिल जाएंगे. ज्यादातर बाजार में तो देखोगे तो बहुत मिलेंगे. तो बेटे वो बाटा के शोरूम क्या है, एक तरह से बाटा लिमिटेड की क्या है, ब्रांच. भाई बाटा लिमिटेड ने इंडिया में ही ऑफिस खोल रखा है, हेड ऑफिस, और वहीं पे कई सारी ब्रांच है. लेकिन काम इतना बढ़ गया कि वो भाई बाहर भी बेच रहे हैं. तो बाहर बेच रहे हैं तो कैसे बेच रहे होंगे, वहां भी उन्होंने शोरूम खोला होगा, एक ऑफिस खोल रखा होगा, एक अपना शोरूम खोल रखा होगा. तो बेटे ऐसे कई सारे ऑफिस बाहर होंगे. तो मैं कह सकता हूँ वो फॉरेन में ऑपरेशन कर रहे हैं. बिल्कुल कर रहे हैं भाई, बिजनेस फॉरेन में भी कर रहे हैं. लेकिन वहां पर क्या मिलता होगा, वहां रुपीज तो नहीं मिलते होंगे ना. वहां क्या मिलता होगा, ट्रायल बैलेंस में कैसे आएगा, कैसे आएगी रिकॉर्डिंग. ऑफकोर्स वहां पे डॉलर में करेंसी है तो डॉलर में ही ट्रांजेक्शन होगी, डॉलर में ही सेल परचेज हो रही होगी. तो उनका जो ट्रायल बैलेंस बन रहा होगा डॉलर में बन रहा होगा. मैं सही कह रहा हूँ. मुझे बताते रहना जो बच्चे हिंदी वाले हैं. ठीक है. और जब बाटा को अपने यहाँ पर जैसे रेजिडेंट एंड ऑर्डिनरी रेजिडेंट की रिपोर्टिंग नहीं होती क्या, ऑल ओवर इंडिया, सॉरी ऑल ओवर वर्ल्ड, वो क्या कमा रहे हैं सारी इनकम एक साथ कॉन्सोलिडेट करते हैं. ऐसे ही बाटा लिमिटेड को क्या करना होगा, अपनी पूरी इनकम एक साथ रिपोर्ट करनी होगी. तो उसके लिए वो क्या करेगा, सारे फाइनेंशियल्स को कॉन्सोलिडेट करेगा. कहेगा भाई साहब ये तो हमने इंडिया में कमाया, ये वाला ट्रायल बैलेंस नंबर 1, ये जो मैं बना रहा हूं यहाँ पे क्या इंडिया का है. और दूसरी बात भाई साहब ये हमने बाहर जाके कमाया, बाहर वाला लेकिन ट्रायल बैलेंस डॉलर में है, क्योंकि बाहर तो डॉलर चलता है जी. तो क्या करेंगे, उसको कन्वर्ट कर देंगे किसमें, इंडियन रुपीज में. तो कन्वर्जन के कुछ रूल्स AS11 ने बताए हैं, तो दोनों को जोड़ करके तब वो कंबाइंड में रिपोर्टिंग करेंगे. नाउ आई एम बैक टू इंग्लिश. ओके ओके. बेटा दैट इज इररिलेवेंट, सो आई एम स्किपिंग दैट. ओके बेटा सर, क्लियर, थैंक यू सर. ओके नाउ लोकेश इज आल्सो क्लियर एंड one more student was asking, come on, let me know that every one of you are clear up to this. Now I am gonna start the rules. What the rules are? Sir, it totally depends on two types of conversion rules are there. It totally depends on the foreign currency operation, how the foreign currency operations are being run. The foreign currency operations may be controlled way, in the controlled way, and maybe in uncontrolled way. Means sir we are not able to understand. Beta, actually what happens, there are two types of foreign currency operations. One are under fully controlled. It is like a sun, which as I have given you the example in the earlier class also, that that son is really very very good, and he always asks to his daddy, his father, his parents, his guardian before doing anything. Daddy, can I propose her? So he is asking. He is really good son. He is really good son and uncontrolled son. Sir, he doesn't ask. He doesn't ask anything. He used to select his coaching also himself. But these are what he is not taking any opinion, any consultancy from the head office. That is his father. It is just like that. This is the scenario. So now we have to discuss first. What are the indicators for deciding that any foreign operations are IFO or NIFO? Can I do here? Can I give here abbreviation? IFO stands for integrated foreign operation. If I will say IFO, then always pre-assume integrated operation. Sir, great. Clear, sir. Sir, can we say that is consulate trial balance HO and branch office? Yes, beta Swati, exactly. Please explain with the example. I have already told you. Sir, I think P&L items should be translated at the actual rate. Beta, all the things will be discussed, Suman. I want to discuss with your complete accounting standard. So listen to me very carefully. Beta, there are two types of operation. First, we have to decide how we can decide that any branch is for any foreign operation is integrated or non-integrated. Listen to me very carefully. These are the indicators. Beta, in exam, this type of theory questions are also being asked. Indicators of goods and no beta. IFO in exam, examiner will not ask you what are the indicators of goods and you will write that he always asks before proposing to anyone. No, don't do this. These are just for example. Anyways, indicators of NIFO. Come on. These are the four indicators. Beta see. Number one, enterprise. Beta, please write down these things. Enterprise may control activities of business in foreign. Beta, this type of theory question is really very important. Usually from this, whenever the question is asked, then this is a question which is always asked in priority. Enterprise may control activities of business in foreign. And what will be opposite indicator for the other branch, other side? No control. No control. Okay, beta? Means substantially autonomy of transactions. Means there is no control, they are doing automatically, autonomously. Now see next indicator is, please write down, only four indicators are there. He is independent son, very good. Sir, we want to know that how the foreign currency will go on. Devraj, good evening sir ji, good evening beta, jaldi karo. Finance is raised if there is any requirement of fund, then that is being raised by entity, main entity. Okay beta, and here usually selfly raised locally in foreign. Okay beta. Next indicator of theory, beta, it's very important question, hence I am writing, otherwise I will not write. Number third indicator, transaction with reporting entity reporting entity is equal to high volume, and here in this case, otherwise case, here transactions with reporting entities are of low volume. Very few transactions are done with the head office. Now see next, last indicator, and after that we shall move directly to the numerical question with a table. Foreign operations are dependent on reporting entities decision, and here what happens? Opposite, independently decide. Independently. So theory question has been completed. What the maximum theory question can be asked with this? Independent decide. No beta, don't relate this topic with share market. There may be some confusion. Those are different topic. Okay. Anyways, can I start now? Rule for IFO, rule for conversion of foreign currency operation. Beta see, now we are learning here rules to convert the foreign currency trial balance, foreign currency operation trial balance into the domestic currency trial balance. How to convert, and these rules totally depends. Please write down here. Please write down here a heading. Rules for conversion of foreign currency. Rules for conversion of foreign currency trial balance into home currency. Can I say home currency? Yes. Domestic currency, home currency, same thing. Yes, beta Rani. I will drink water. Definitely drink water. Thank you, Babu. Okay, so please explain point number 2 of non-integrated. Okay. One more doubt is there. I want to discuss the same thing. Sir, please explain point number 2 of non-integrated. Beta, non-integrated. But if finance is required, if for business, if fund is required, loan is required, amount is required for any operation, working capital, etc., then they arrange locally. They take the money from by deciding their own locally from the foreign person. Okay, beta, whether foreign bank or and etc. etc. Anyways, now please prepare this table, beta. Everyone, see, beta, there are some rules for IFO and NIFO. Please write down here. In case of IFO, I.F.O, and in case of NIFO, thank you. Okay, and what are the rule, beta? See, first understand. Here I am writing some things. Before writing that thing, I want to tell you one thing. Beta, trial balance is what? Sir, this is what trial balance. This is the picture of trial balance we used to see. This is what trial balance. Debit and credit balances. Yes. some items are in debit and some are in credit. I want to ask you just one thing. High volume means बेटे बहुत सारी, ज्यादातर, maximally, and low volume means very few. Anyways, there are three types of accounts which we have already understood while we were in foundation. Traditional approach. What we have done? Personal, yes sir. Real, yes sir. Nominal, yes sir. I am revising those things so that I can relate them, because most of the students get confused in monetary item. Okay, beta. So for the purpose of conversion, the the trial balance of the foreign currency have been divided into some parts. Number one, I am writing here monetary items. Monetary items. What do you mean by monetary items? I will tell you. Don't worry. But first understand, out of the trial balance, first we have to find out the monetary items, and those monetary items will get converted on into the domestic currency on closing rate. Closing rate means the rate on the date of conversion, the date on which we are consolidating the financial statement. Okay, beta? Usually year end, but during the year also, limited reviews are also there. Interim financial reporting are also there. Okay. Sir, I have one question. If HO belongs from foreign and branch in India, what is the scenario? But the same question was in exam. In case of branch, foreign branch, you have a good question, beta. Same rules will apply. Okay. School में पढ़े थे. Yes, beta. Golden rules of account. No. Golden rules of account. No. Golden rules of accounts are different. In an interview, it was asked from CA, please describe golden rules of account. Beta, golden rules of accounts are debit what comes in, credit what goes out, etc., etc. Those three rules which you have learned. This is the classification of accounts. Okay, and you have two types of classification: traditional approach and modern approach in the foundation. Yes. So this is what traditional approach for which I am trying to link with you on, because I will need this classification to relate with you on monetary item. Anyways, closing rate will be applicable for the monetary items. Next, those items which are of expense and incomes. All the expenses or incomes, those belongs to trading and P&L. Beta, those will be converted at actual rate. So actual rate means on the date on which sale was occurred, on the date on which purchase was done, the transaction was done. But if actual rate is not available, then average rate, and you already know average rate, beta, in the practical life, average rate is different. But for our exam purpose, we shall do average rate in the same way as we do in case of average stock, opening plus closing divided by 2. In the question, you will find the opening rate and closing rate, and you will do the average by dividing 2. Anyways, but if question is given you, remember what I am telling you, beta. Please keep this in your mind. If question has given you opening rate, closing rate, but has not given you the average rate, then you can do this by opening plus closing divided by 2. But if question has also given you, along with opening and closing, question has also given you average rate, and that average is not the same rate which you can find out by opening plus closing divided by 2. Better don't challenge the question, because question is giving you the average rate of each and every transaction during the year, and that has been calculated by question itself. So beta, there may be some query in this regard. Sir, I was trying to find out the average rate, but question is given opening and closing, and we did opening plus closing divided by 2, but that was not matching with the same rate average which question is given. It means question is given wrong rate. No, don't say it like this, because question is giving you the practical data after getting the information from the market, the all over year what was the average, and you are not having the same thing at your part. Okay, beta. Next, expenses item. Next, number third, in the trial balance of foreign currency operation, like taking the example of branch, you will be having fixed assets account, fixed assets account, or accumulated depreciation account, or investment account also. Okay, investment account also. Beta, listen to me very carefully. It is very important to see now. Beta, you know how you record these transactions in the trial balance? Sir, we record these transactions in the trial balance on historical cost base. While we purchase the fixed assets, we do property, plant and equipment account debit to bank. Of course, no, but I am not saying monetary items. I am not telling you abhi, right now monetary items. But please, I will tell you. But first understand the easy things. After understand the technical thing. Okay, beta. Expensing and income, you are not having any technical problem. No, sir. Fixed assets, accumulated depreciation, investment. Beta, see. How do you record fixed assets, property, plant and equipment? Beta, there are, if historical cost concept, sir, historical cost concept means, sir, beta, you record all the assets on the basis of cost, actual cost incurred. Yes, sir. In that case, you know, in case of property, plant and equipment, as per AS 10, what you are having, two types of recording methods are there. If you are having the historical cost, then you shall be converted the same balance at actual rate, and question will give you, always given by question, always given, it is always given by question. Next, sometimes what happens, we go to revaluation model. Yes, sir, as per AS, these are also now some of the assets. Sometimes the assets are recorded on revaluation model. It means you are changing the value as per the latest valuation. Yes, in that case, you have to convert the trial balance fixed assets figure that has been represented in the trial balance of foreign currency operation in the form of dollar or etc. currency, that will be converted at the closing rate. If you are listening the things what I am telling you properly, then you can solve many questions. Beta, please listen to me very carefully, since you are having very limited question in this accounting standard, and this type of question you are not having usually. These type of questions are usually practiced in detail with the chapter of branch. But if we are having the completely understanding of accounting standard, then we have to understand the things that you are solving the question and you are finding these things, then you have to solve in this way. Anyways, now moving to next part of the things. Next point is number 4, interrelated items. So interrelated, very easy. In the case of branch, definitely there will be head office account instead of capital account. Beta, these are called interrelated. Interrelated. When head office send goods to branch, then head office do entry branch debit to goods sent to branch. Interrelated items in the trial balance of branch. How will you record? At amount in others book, means in the books of branch you are having the balance of head office, then you will not apply any rate, you will directly put the same figure of the account, his own account, in the books of head office. But the branch account having balance in the books of head office, the same amount will be put it directly without any applying application of closing or average rate, etc. So in this form, in this way, that will be converted into the domestic currency. Now I am teaching you in Hindi also. Someone was also asking in Hindi, सर हिंदी में भी समझा दीजिएगा। बेटा देखो, मॉनेटरी आइटम क्या होते हैं मैं बताऊंगा अभी, पहले जरा इजी चीज समझ लो। एक्सपेंस और इनकम अगर दे रखा है ट्रायल बैलेंस में, जैसे एग्जांपल है तुमने फॉरेन ब्रांच का, तो भाई उनके जो एक्सपेंसिव इनकम वाले है ना, सेल, परचेज, कमीशन, डायरेक्ट वेजेस एक्सेट्रा एक्सेट्रा, उनको ले आओ एक्चुअल रेट पे। एक्चुअल रेट देगा नहीं आपको क्वेश्चन, तो आप किस पे कन्वर्ट करोगे? एवरेज रेट पे। जितना भी फिक्स का बैलेंस होगा वहां पर वो दे रखा होगा इसमें डॉलर में। जैसे फिक्स खरीदे तो उन्होंने क्या लिखा होगा? 1 लाख डॉलर प्रॉपर्टी प्लांट एंड इक्विपमेंट डेबिट टू बैंक, तो डॉलर आ रहे हो ना ट्रायल बैलेंस के अंदर। अब वहां पर रिकॉर्ड करने के देखो AS10 के दो ही तरीके हैं, या तो हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट मेथड या फिर रिवैल्यूएशन। आई होप कि आपने AS10 पढ़ा हो। अगर नहीं पढ़ा है तो बस इतना समझ लो कि या तो हम उसको एक्चुअल ओरिजिनल कॉस्ट पे रिकॉर्ड करते हैं, या फिर हम उसको लेटेस्ट वाली वैल्यू पे रिकॉर्ड करते रहते हैं और डिफरेंस को पीएनएल में डालते रहते हैं डेप्रिसिएशन के रूप में। फिलहाल के लिए इतना समझ लो अगर नहीं पढ़ा है तो। अगर हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट मेथड लगा करके हम बुक्स में हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट पे रिकॉर्ड कर रहे हैं इन्वेस्टमेंट को, फिक्स एसेट को, तो क्या कहते हैं कि भाई उसको ना फिर एक्चुअल रेट जो होगा ना, जिस डेट को असेट खरीदी होगी, क्योंकि ऐसे काम रोज रोज तो होते नहीं, तो उसका पक्का क्वेश्चन में एवरेज रेट, सॉरी एक्चुअल रेट देगा, उस रेट पे कन्वर्ट करके रखो बस। क्योंकि हमें क्या करना है, फॉरेन करेंसी का ट्रायल बैलेंस डोमेस्टिक करेंसी में कन्वर्ट करना है, तो उस डेट का पक्का क्वेश्चन रेट देगा और उस डॉलर को मल्टीप्लाई करके दैट रेट से कन्वर्ट कर लो। मैं एक क्वेश्चन कराऊंगा, डोंट वरी। तो ऐसा कर लो। नहीं तो फिर भाई अगर रिवैल्यूएशन मॉडल लग रहा है वहां पर, तो आप क्या करो, उसको क्लोजिंग रेट पे कन्वर्ट कर लो। बेटा सेम केस इन्वेंट्री में भी होता है। एनीवेज, कह रहे इंटर रिलेटेड की बात सुन लो। ब्रांच की बुक्स में कैपिटल क्या होगी? फॉरेन ब्रांच में कैपिटल क्या होगी? जैसे होता है ना हर ट्रायल बैलेंस के अंदर ओनर का होता है शेयर कैपिटल, या फिर एएस कैपिटल, प्रोप्राइटर कैपिटल, पार्टनर्स कैपिटल। वहां पे क्या होता है ब्रांच की बुक्स में? हेड ऑफिस अकाउंट इज द कैपिटल। तो क्या करना है कि भाई हेड ऑफिस अकाउंट होगा ट्रायल बैलेंस की बुक में, आप कैसे करेंगे? कह रहे उसको कन्वर्ट करोगे कितने में, उसको अपनी बुक्स में कितने पे लिखोगे? सेम उसी अमाउंट पर जो हेड ऑफिस की बुक्स में ब्रांच का बैलेंस बोल रहा है। जैसे मैंने अगर तुम्हें 1 लाख रुपए दिए, मैं दूंगा नहीं, मैंने दिए तुम्हें 1 लाख रुपए, तो मैं अपनी बुक्स में तुम्हें डाटा दिखा रहूंगा और 1 लाख रुपए का। तुम भी तो अपनी बुक्स में मेरे को क्रेडिट दिखा रहे होंगे ना, 1 लाख रुपए का सेम अमाउंट मैच होगी। तो वो इसी बात को कह रहे हैं। ओके, प्लीज पॉइंट नंबर 4 अगेन इंग्लिश। ओके, अगेन आई एम रिपीटिंग दिस इन इंग्लिश। नाउ सी, if we are understanding this thing, beta please listen to me very carefully. What we are doing here, we are converting the trial balance of foreign operations, that is foreign branch. Example is foreign branch. For our example, I am taking example of foreign branch. If we are having the trial balance of foreign branch, we are converting that into domestic currency. Then in that case, in the trial balance of foreign branch, we can find out some uh, those type of accounts which are related to head office also, like head office send goods to branch, and branch, what branch will record at the other side? That goods have been received, goods account debit, goods received from head office to head office. It means there are some accounts which are related to the transaction between the head office and branch. In that case, since in the books of the branch in foreign currency that have been recorded in the foreign currency, while those will be converted in the domestic currency, then we know the exact figure. The same figure we shall put directly into the converted trial balance as have been recorded by the other. Like in the case of head office, what the amount was recorded at the time when goods was sent to branch. Okay, beta. So in that case, there is no need to apply any average, closing, etc. rate. That directly we can put the figure at which amount has been recorded in the books of head office. Okay, beta. Now see. So everyone, can we start a question? Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. But before starting the question, I want to discuss one last line. Definitely, there will be some difference. Eh? There will be some difference. Yes, while we shall be converting the trial balance into domestic currency, there will be some difference, and that difference in the case of IFO will be transferred to P&L. So easy. Yeah, I will tell you page number. Wait a minute. But before that, first understand this last line. Understand this last line. Sir, what about those which are uncontrolled, son? Okay. Although in your syllabus, usually question doesn't ask from the NIFO, because usually sun are usually controlled. Usually sun are under control. Come on, boys. Am I right? Tell me by message. Anyways, in case of NIFO, only two rules are there which we have to understand. Only two rules. Only two rules, sir. Yes, beta. Only two rules. Number one, for expenses or incomes. Same rule will apply. Actual, in fact, I am copying from here. Actual or average rate. Same dicto, same dicto, same dicto, same. And for rest all. Number two, for all others, since he is not under control. Directly, we shall also discuss with the final result that will be at end definitely the closing rate. Although usually from the student, this type of question is not asked. This type of question is asked only for theory. Yes. Yes, beta, Anmol, I have told here the rules for NIFO. And sir, what will happen if there is still in the case of NIFO there is difference? Beta, in that case, difference will be transferred to foreign currency translation reserve. Can I do this in detail? Yes, foreign currency translation reserves. Okay. Sir, what if there are many rates? Beta, doesn't matter. Question has, AS11 has given you the solution because of this reason, because there are many rates. And in the case of many rates, we need a person who can guide us. An accounting standard here to guide, to clear that confusion. What the standard rule must be applied. That's the reason it is called accounting standard. Sir, if loss हुआ तो then also, okay, okay, then to P&L. Wait a minute. Okay, beta. Now see everyone. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Now we shall practice a question. Let's start a question. And question number is, okay, I am not practicing the examination question now. I am directly solving the study material question because I have very limited time. Already we are 1.5 lecture late. Beta see, this is illustration number 7. Please read this carefully, everyone. Should I show you on full screen? Wait a minute. I have one more arrangement for you. I want to show you these things on full screen. I think you will feel more comfortable in this case. Read this question carefully, everyone. Read this question carefully. I am waiting for all of you. A business is having head office in Kolkata. Beta, can I say this is head office? Head office is in Kolkata. Yes, beta. Wait a minute. I will tell you monetary. Don't worry. Now I will tell you. And branch in UK. Branch is in UK. And now trial balance of branch has been given. And question has given us the different dates, different data regarding that. And after the trial balance, some of the adjustments are also given. And question has also given us the exchange rates on different dates, like opening. This is what opening rate, like closing. Okay. This one, you know, what is the date for the consultation? Let me check. Okay. 31st March 2004. Beta, for 31st March 2004, the opening rate will be this one. And this will be closing rate. Now, I'm going to tell you the monetary items. What do you mean by monetary item? Which we have to see from this. From this, we have to search the monetary items, and then after the monetary item, after the finding the monetary item, we have to apply the closing rate. Now, listen to me very carefully. Examination question also, beta, I have limited time already. Okay, anyways, I will try. Okay, don't worry. Now see, monetary items. You know, I discussed with you all here the types of account. Beta, I'm gonna give you a very easy solution to understand the monetary items. so that there may not be any confusion. First, personal plus personal, personal accounts. Yes, sir. Personal may be, personal may be. I'm giving you first the shortcut, then in detail. Okay, beta. Personal may be in the form of, we have already learned in the foundation, natural person. The mother and father of his or her is natural person. Then artificial person, of which mother father is law. Those have been created by law, companies, LLPs, partnership firm, registered, etc. Artificial person, yes sir. And then representative person. Yes, festival of branch or country is different. Sir, what is the, okay, financial year of branch and other country different? That's different thing. Sir, I am impressed of your teaching technique, sir, with lot of respect. Thank you, beta. I will try to keep the things the same. So I have some pressure of time. Anyways, I will try my best. Beta, out of these things, you will find from whom you can demand the fixed amount. The fixed amount you can demand or you have to pay. Beta, either payable or receivable in fixed amount. Then you can say that item is monetary. Can I start some discussion regarding this? Yes, sir. Please start the discussion regarding this. Okay. Let's discuss now monetary item. Let's have some example to discuss from study material. Study material has given us the monetary item examples also. What do you mean by monetary items? Let's discuss some examples and by applying the same thing whatever I have given you here. Wait a minute. मॉनेटरी आइटम कौन से पेज पर है भाई? पेज नंबर, पेज नंबर, पेज नंबर, पेज नंबर. वेट ए मिनट. Yes, page number 7.30. Page number 7.30. Come on. Page number 7.30 is there. Yes. Monetary items. Please understand this definition. Assets, monetary items are money held and assets and liability to be received or paid in fixed or determinable amount of money. For example, cash is there, definitely that is monetary. In the foreign currency, you are having the bank balance, that is also monetary. Yes, because that is cash, and definitely the debtors are also, beta, in the balance sheet you are finding the debtors. Can I say debtors are personal? Yes, sir. Other than cash, we can directly relate with the personal plus representative, personal plus natural, personal plus etc. etc. Sir, do you provide any? Beta, I'm not, I cannot answer this thing right now, beta Bhavika. Anyways, so listen to me very carefully. Debtors are given in the trial balance of, branch. Can I say debtor is monetary item? Yes. Why? Because from debtor we can demand the money in the fixed amount, and debtors are personal. Yes, definitely. Can I say payables? Payables means creditors, trade payable. Yes, sir. We can say these are what? These are the monetary items. Yes, because these are what? Personal plus artificial or representative, whatever, pay the fixed amount, receivable or payable in the fixed amount. Beta, other than cash, always this is the criteria. Non-monetary means other than monetary. If you have understood the monetary, then other than those are non-monetary. Come on, let's discuss. Can you say Advance. Okay, let's discuss. Fixed assets is there in the balance sheet. Now tell me, is there the amount receivable or payable from a person? No, that is although assets, but that is not the amount to be received from the fixed assets. Because if we can receive the amount from fixed assets only by selling, but if sell the fixed assets, then we cannot say that is our assets. For being receivable in our assets, that assets must be in our possession. Yes. How we can recover the amount from fixed assets? Fixed assets can be sold and then the amount can be received. In that case, we cannot say that sold fixed asset, that is our asset. No. For being monetary items as an assets, there must be some assets in the balance sheet which should be remain in the balance sheet. And for that, we can say, we can demand from him to be received. That is to be received in cash. In the same way, reverse case is there. Okay, beta. Now next, if we have given some advance for purchase of goods, can you say that is receivable in money? No. In that case, only the goods will come back. Okay, beta. That cannot be said as monetary item because that is not the assets to be received. Okay, beta. In money, in the amount of money, that is must. Okay, now next, inventories. You know why we cannot say inventory? Because inventory can be sold, although only then we can receive the amount. But if we sell the asset, then we cannot say that is our assets. Okay, beta, if we have sold. So beta, listen to me very carefully. The assets has to be situated in the trial balance and that must be receivable in the fixed amount of money. Only then we can say that assets is our monetary asset because that will be receivable in terms of money. Yes, very good, very good. Okay. Next. No, beta. Yes, beta. Debtors. Okay, Suman, absolutely perfect. But wages, salaries are not the same. Okay, beta. For those, there must be assets or liabilities related balances. Those balances will relate to balance sheet can be classified as monetary or non-monetary. Okay, beta. Now see next, investment in equity shares. Come on, investment in equity shares. Sir, we have invested money. Then can we not say that money will be received? No. Why? See both the angle, beta. You have invested money and other side, corresponding side, will company pay to equity shareholder during the lifetime of the company? No. It means for that company, equity share capital is also not the monetary liability because that will not be payable in cash. That will not be payable in money. And corresponding reverse side for the investor who has invested in that equity shares. For that, investor cannot say that if investor cannot demand from the company, pay me money and take your shares back. So beta, in this case, we have to decide first the basic criteria of monetary item being monetary item. From the trial balance, we have to select those items, those are monetary. We have to understand the definition, assets and liabilities to be received or paid in the fixed determinable amount of money. Only then we can say that is monetary item. So take more example, beta. In the case of debentures, what will you do? So debentures are payable. We have invested in debentures. Yes, you can say now that is monetary item because that will be receivable in fixed term of money. Yes, because redemption amount has already been decided. Corresponding opposite side, you see for the company that is what? That is monetary item because that is payable in terms of fixed amount of money. Next one. So come on, let's start with the question. Okay, beta. यस बेटा, पूजा एब्सोल्युटली परफेक्ट. इन्वेंट्रीज का हिंदी में बताओ सर. बेटा इन्वेंट्री क्या है बेटा? स्टॉक. ओके, आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग इन्वेंट्री अगेन. भाई देखो, इन्वेंट्री मतलब स्टॉक. इफ वी सेल द स्टॉक, अगर बेटा हम स्टॉक को बेच देंगे तो क्या होगा बताओ? स्टॉक बिक जाएगा और पैसा आ जाएगा. तो मुझे एक बात बताओ, सुनो ध्यान से. मैं ये कह सकता हूं कि वो स्टॉक बैलेंस शीट में बच जाएगा अगर हम उससे पैसा रिसीव कर लेंगे? नो भाई, स्टॉक क्या है? स्टॉक से हम पैसा मांग नहीं सकते ना भाई, पैसे दे. वो उसका फिक्स अमाउंट नहीं है स्टॉक कितने में बिकेगा, तो इसलिए वो हमारे मॉनेटरी आइटम नहीं है। ओके बेटा, नॉन मॉनेटरी आइटम्स आर द आइटम्स विच आर नोट द मॉनेटरी आइटम। ओके बेटा, sir, equity is monetary or non-monetary? Beta, non-monetary, because there is no fixed amount that has to be received, because at the time of liquidation, what the amount you will get from the company, that is not fixed. That's another thing that you can sell in the market, but directly you have invested in the company, you have purchased the share from the market, now you are the shareholder and you are seeing these shares as an investment directly relation with the company. In your trial balance, you are having the investment account, and this is not the monetary item because you don't have the right to exactly fix amount to receive from the company, demand from the company. Okay, beta. Preference shares redeemable. If redeemable, then those are monetary. If irredeemable, then those are non-monetary. Monetary items, which is cash, and items of which chance of conversion into cash and operating cycle. Operating cycle. Don't say operating cycle. Exactly, terms are clear and the amount is clear, only then we can say, Himanshu, that as monetary. Okay, sir. Thank you. Got it, sir. Okay, can I start this question practice? Everyone, give me a green signal. I am waiting for all of you. Please let me know, everyone. I am waiting, beta. I am waiting for your green signal, everyone. Yes, sir. Dividend is not related to balance sheet. That has been paid. Okay, beta. That has been declared and paid. Can I start now? Yes. Come on. Okay. Now, first, what we shall do here? We shall classify. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood, sir. We can start, sir. Yes, beta. So, start illustration number 7. Liability is also having the same beta. That will also be get converted. Okay, beta. Illustration number 7. Come on, come on, come on. Now, machinery. Beta, first, we must understand whether it is IFO or NIFO. Up to the inter level, always pre-assume up to the inter level, always pre-assume. Beta, I am writing here in bracket. Pre-assume means presume. If question is silent, then always pre-assume that the question given in this regard related to integral foreign operation, IFO. Always pre-assume. Reason for such classification, beta, to get the true and fair view of the transaction. Okay, beta. Now let's start. I want to show you, save your time. So for that, I will show you the solution from here, so that there may not be any problem of time now, beta. So I will show you the solution from here. But first, please write down on the question that if nothing has been given, so we are presuming here that this is the IFO. Since in question nothing has been given, beta. So machinery purchased on 1/4/2001. Beta, machinery purchase on. Tell me everyone. IFO rule. IFO rule. Is machinery monetary item? No. Is machinery monetary item? No. If nothing has been given, then always pre-assume this one also, that assets are being recorded at historical cost. Pre-assume that assets are being recorded at historical cost. Okay, beta. Now next, see. So assets was purchased, fixed assets was purchased, fixed assets was purchased on 1/4/2001, and question should given definitely the rate of that date. Yes sir, the rate have been given here. Fixed assets purchase rate has been given by question. At that date, what was the dollar rate? Rupees 60 per dollar. Can I say this trial balance will be converted into the domestic, that is rupees, and $5,000 will be uh, multiplied by 61. That is what actual rate. Beta, here question has given us actual rate. Very simple. Yes, नॉन मॉनेटरी वेरी गुड, डेट ऑफ परचेज वेरी गुड. आईएफओ कब कंसीडर किया जाता है? बेटे कुछ ना बोले तुषार तो हम आईएफओ ही मानेंगे, कुछ ना बोले इंटर लेवल तक आईएफओ मानेंगे. ओके तुषार, मुझे बताना बेटे समझ में आया कि नहीं. नेक्स्ट, व्हाट अबाउट डेटर बेटा? What about debtor? Beta, can I say this is what monetary item? Yes, sir. And what? And in this case, since it is monetary item, MI, so this will be converted at closing rate. Yes, sir. And what is your closing rate, beta? Sir, 67 is our closing rate and 63 opening rate. Okay. This is what? At the rate of 64. What is the rate? Wait a minute. Sorry, 67. PDF is being hanged. Wait a minute, everyone. System is saying, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop, please stop. Anyways, so what is the closing rate for debtor? That is at the rate of 67. So how will you record? 1600 multiplied by 67. At this date, you will get the things converted. Next, what about opening stock? Of course, sir, opening rate, that is 67. Sorry, 63, I think. Wait a minute. 63 opening assets at opening rate. Yes, 400 multiplied by 63. Goods received from head office. Oh my god, this is what? This is इंटररिलेटेड अकाउंट. क्वेश्चन से मॉनेटरी नॉन मॉनेटरी कैसे पता करें? बेटे क्वेश्चन में आपको ट्रायल बैलेंस में मैंने बताया ना, ऐसी ऐसी असेट्स या लायबिलिटी, असेट्स या लायबिलिटी. नंबर एक बात, सबसे पहले असेट्स या लायबिलिटी वाले अकाउंट ही मॉनेटरी होंगे या नॉन मॉनेटरी. ठीक है, असेट्स या लायबिलिटी में से ही मॉनेटरी निकल के आ सकते हैं, बाकी सारे नॉन मॉनेटरी. अब असेट्स या लायबिलिटी की बात करूं, पहले तो असेट्स और लायबिलिटी होंगे. नंबर दूसरी बात, फिक्स अमाउंट में रिसीव या पे होंगे. दोज आर कॉल्ड मॉनेटरी. कैश के अलावा बाकी सारे यही क्राइटेरिया पे मॉनेटरी बनेंगे. ठीक है, अब देखो गुड्स रिसीव फ्रॉम हेड ऑफिस. बेटा दिस इज व्हाट? इंटर रिलेटेड. सर दिस इज इंटर रिलेटेड. सर दिस इज इंटर रिलेटेड. ओ माय गॉड, it means that will be recorded by the actual amount at which head office has sent goods to us, to branch. It means head office has definitely the amount recorded in its own book. So branch is showing that we have received the goods from head office in the form of dollar, yen, whatever the currency is there, and that will be that 6100 will be converted without applying the rate, directly at the amount at which head office has recorded this as goods sent. So question will definitely give you data that head office has recorded. Wait a minute. That is what? Yes, question is given in the bracket. Okay, we were searching below the trial balance recorded in head office at rupees this one. So question is given us that 4,02,000 is the exact amount at which head office has recorded. Yes, sir. Why three rates are given? Beta, one rate belong to the actual rate at which fixed assets was purchased. That was of that rate date. Okay, beta. Mansi Gupta, sir, do you give me tips for preparation less time? Yes, beta. Practice 2 to 3 times. That is the only the tips. Now, beta, see, these are the trading P&L item. These will be recorded on the basis of average rate. These are what? Income or expense account. Yes. So these will be recorded at average rate. Beta, has question given us the average rate? No, sir. Question has not given us. So we have to calculate the average rate. And that will be 63 plus 67 divided by 2 is equal to 6 12 और 1 13 divided by 2. That is what 65. So beta, in this case, you have to record this at the rate of 65. Average rate means purchase 10,000 multiplied by 65 means sales 20,000 multiplied by 65 means wages 1,000 divided by 65 salaries 1,200 multiplied by 65 and then what about cash? Of course, sir, that is what? Closing. That is monetary item, sir. Closing is what? 6732 multiplied by, sorry, 3200 multiplied by 67. Remittance to head office. Branch has sent money to head office. And head office received the amount that has been given. How head office has recorded 1,91,000 has been received. So can I say this is what? Interrelated. Come on. Interrelated. Next one. Head office account in the books of branch. Beta, listen to me very carefully. In the books of branch, you are having the trial balance. And the trial balance is showing that this is what? Head office account. Beta, in the branch, in each and every balance sheet, you are finding the share capital or partners capital or proprietor capital means owner account. Yes. In the trial balance of branch, you are finding always the head office account. And you know, here the head office account is also given in trial balance in the form of dollar. Yes. How you will record? Beta, of course, that is the actual. Actual, it means what the balance head office is having regarding the branch. So beta, recorded in HO books as rupees this one. Okay, come on, tell me. Next. Creator, sir, monetary item, sir. Sir, this will be converted at the rate of closing rate, sir. Okay. Means 4,000 multiplied by 67. Come on. Sir, do you give me, sir, the amount of HO is always given? Yes, beta, Bhavika, always. Sir, closing and opening closing rate में रिकॉर्ड करते हैं क्या? Yes, बेटा, 65. ओके सर, कभी कभी बहुत डिमोटिवेशन हो जाती हूँ क्योंकि मेरा लेट एडमिशन हुआ. स्टिल अभी भी मैं पेंडिंग क्लासेस कंप्लीट कर रही हूँ. सब मिक्स हो जा रहा है. मानसी बेटा, ट्राई टू प्रिपेयर some summary notes while you are reading. Then always read with a pencil and prepare some summary notes. You will not miss anything, don't worry. And while you feel such a type of thing that you are not able to remember, then always recall those summary. Beta, you will find immediate solution. Cash and monetary, yes beta. Sirji, this is very difficult question. No beta, this is not difficult. You are practicing first time. While you will be practicing more question, only then you can feel easy. Since due to limitation, I cannot practice with you all more question. I will discuss this question only. Okay beta. Closing stock, beta, this one at of course at the rate of 67 closing rate. Okay beta. Depreciation, of course beta, depreciation is what? At the same rate at which fixed assets same at which fixed assets. Okay beta. That is 61. Next, prepare the trial balance after being converted. Beta, question is giving you the solution. Beta, see, this is the solution. Question is given you. The conversion base is there. Conversion rate, after conversion apply, after application of conversion rate, you will be able to find out this converted trial balance. Still you will be finding the difference. Beta, where will you post this difference, the balancing figure in the converted trial balance? Remember, this is the this is only the things which can be called as converted trial balance. Beta, this is the foreign currency. Don't do this. Only this is the trial balance which is converted trial balance, and in which converted trial balance you are finding the difference of 20,200. Where you will transfer? Come on, tell me, everyone. You will transfer to PNL, because since nothing given, always pre-assume up to interlevel that these are IFO. Okay. Now next 2 points are still pending. So yes. Now last question will be there. Okay. Now, beta, please move back to our main part of the discussion. Sir, can you explain why actual debit and credit are in the branch account? Beta, that because debit the receiver, credit the giver. Because in the books of head office, branch is debited as receiver, while anything is transferred by head office to branch. Beta, that is the detailed concept to be discussed in the branch chapter. I have some limitation. Please explain actual point one time. Actual point कौन सा बेटा तुषार? Sir, please repeat. Head office account treatment, second last one. Beta Harsh, head office account is the balance. Head office account is the balance in the branch books. Beta, every trial balance is having the owner's account. Yes, sir. And here there is no capital account. Instead of capital account, which represent always the owner, here the owner is capital. So in the books of branch, head office account is open as capital account. Okay, beta, as a owner. Sir, please head office account treatment. Okay. Sir, please repeat head office account treatment. Okay. Clear. Sir, can you explain actual debit? Okay. Sir, please explain actual point one time. In question, actual point. So you are talking about which? बेटा तुषार कौन से की बात पूछ रहे हो? मुझे एग्जैक्टली बताओ बेटा. तुम इसकी बात कर रहे हो क्या तुषार? ये परचेज जो किया था हमने, बोलो इसकी बात कर रहे हो बेटा? ये हमने परचेज किया था 1 अप्रैल 2001 को. तो बेटा यहाँ पे क्या हुआ तुषार? देखो क्वेश्चन में डेट इस वाली डेट का रेट दे रखा है 1 अप्रैल 2001 को भाई 61 रुपए था. तो जो फिक्स एसेट्स है वो हम किस पे खरीदेंगे? हमेशा रिकॉर्ड करेंगे, वो हम हमेशा हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट पे रिकॉर्ड करेंगे कुछ ना होने, है ना. और एक्चुअली उस टाइम पे क्या था बेटा? उस टाइम पे रेट था 65 था ना. अभी तो देखा था हमने 61, सॉरी 61. तो ये कहते भाई जब कन्वर्ट करोगे तो इसको ना एक काम करना 61 पे कन्वर्ट करते रहना, क्योंकि असेट जो है वो हिस्टोरिकल कॉस्ट पे रिकॉर्ड चल रही है. ठीक है. ओके तहसीन, तो क्या पूछ रहे हो तुषार? एकदम क्लियर लिखो, इस वाले पॉइंट में डाउट है. अमाउंट के साथ लिख दो ताकि मैं उसको रिमिटेंस. अच्छा रिमिटेंस. ओके. तहसीन, बेटा fixed assets was purchased on this date, so the rate was applied of that date. And because why? Because since nothing has been given, historical cost is the method to record the fixed assets, not the revaluation. If revaluation could be there, then that has to be converted at the closing rate. Since nothing has been given, hence always pre-assume that historical cost method is being applied. So this is also being recorded at the original rate. History, at that time history was created. Anyways, now I'm going to explain you तुषार. तुम पूछ रहे हो बेटा रिमिटेंस की. देखो बेटा तुषार, ये ट्रायल बैलेंस किसका है? पहले ये देखो तुषार बाबू, तुम हिंदी से हो, मैं इसलिए हिंदी बता रहा हूँ भाई. ये ट्रायल बैलेंस है किसका? ट्रायल बैलेंस है ब्रांच का. तो ब्रांच ने अपने यहाँ पर इसमें ट्रायल बैलेंस में क्या लिख रखा है? ये सब एंट्रियां बनी, लेजर बने, और लेजर के बैलेंस ट्रायल बैलेंस में आए. तो यहाँ पे क्या लिख रखा है? एक अकाउंट खुला हुआ है जहां पे लिखा हुआ है कि हमने भेजा, मतलब कैश भेजा. रिमिटेंस वर्ड आता है बेटा कैश के लिए तुषार, कि हमने ना हेड ऑफिस को कैश भेजा. कितना? $2900 है या येन, ये क्या है करेंसी वो भी देख लेना. पौंड है शायद, है ना. तो हमने इतने पौंड हमने भेजा. चलो जी भेजा, तो अब हमें रेट दो. ये इंटर रिलेटेड आइटम है ना बेटा तुषार, हमने क्या रूल पढ़ा था कि भाई जो भी हमारे इंटर रिलेटेड आइटम्स होंगे, क्या कहा मैंने, जो भी हमारे इंटर रिलेटेड आइटम्स होंगे, हमने क्या पढ़ा बताओ यहाँ पे रूल, कि भाई जो इंटर रिलेटेड आइटम होंगे हम उसको किस रेट पे कन्वर्ट करेंगे आईएफओ के केस में, क्या करेंगे भाई, जिस पर एट द अमाउंट रिकॉर्डेड इन अदर्स बुक्स, जिस अमाउंट पर दूसरे की बुक्स में रिकॉर्ड किया गया, जैसे इसने ब्रांच ने क्या किया, हेड ऑफिस को कैश भेजा, तो भाई हेड ऑफिस ने किसने पे रिकॉर्ड किया, हाउ हेड ऑफिस रिकॉर्डेड, हेड ऑफिस ने रिकॉर्ड किया 191 पे, इसलिए हम क्या करेंगे, इसको कन्वर्ट किस पे करेंगे बेटा, जब भी ये भेजा जाएगा, देखो कि हम किस पे करेंगे, एक्चुअल में, दैट इज 191, इसलिए 191 पे रिकॉर्ड किया। तुषार ओके है? हाँ राहुल बाउंसर जाएगा जब तक क्वेश्चन प्रैक्टिस नहीं करेंगे। राहुल कौन से में थक गए हो क्या? नाउ हाउ इज 30,500 अमाउंट इन आंसर, बेटा दैट इज नॉट, दैट इज द depreciation, these are below the trial balance that has been converted at the rate of fixed assets, okay beta. Now next my question is that why depreciation and closing stock are not considered in beginning, because beta these are always below the trial balance, below the trial balance are given always the adjustment, below trial balance are beta adjustment, they those have not yet been recorded in the trial balance, you have already solved in 11th class foundation also. राहुल जाएगा बेटा, कभी कभी होता है जब हम बहुत ज्यादा थक जाते हैं ना तो होता है। सर इट इज क्लियर नाउ सर, ओके लेट मी नो एवरीवन so that I can move further. Tell me fast. So I am not practicing now examination question for this. Now I want to give you a break. After the break, I want to discuss with you on forward exchange contract uh, method, because we have already discussed a lot about this. So I also need a break. I want to give you a break so that there may be at least some pause in your mind before discussing the next topic. Okay, beta? So please take a break of 5 minutes only. We shall take two breaks in today's class. After that, we shall solve forward action contracts, and then again we shall take a break of 5 minutes. Then we shall move to next accounting standard. But I am applying all these accounting standard in practical life. I am also presently handling these clients. Okay, beta? Clearly understood, sir? Okay. ओके बेटा, सर थोड़ा ब्रेक लगा दीजिए, ओके बेटा टेक So yes, everyone, now we are back. Come on, everyone, show me your presence fast. Sir ji, head office account in credit side in trial balance, then while conversion into Indian rupees debit side. No बेटा, no, ऐसा हो ही नहीं सकता बेटा. कहाँ गया, ऐसा कैसे हो जाएगा? ये बेटा क्रेडिट साइड में है बेटा. कैसी कैसी बातें कर रहे हो शैतानो? सी, this is the credit side, and where you are putting the amount after conversion. Of course, after conversion also in credit side. Okay. So break, move towards 10 minutes. Yes, beta. Okay. Happy break. Okay, beta. Okay, let's start. Now, it's the time to. No, 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 not for that. It's the time for forward exchange contract. Net investment concept कहाँ से आ गया बेटा? Anyways, forward exchange contract बेटा. Sometimes what happens, enterprise may enter into a contract for the future, for the safety purpose, or for may any different purpose, that is the speculation purpose, to establish the amount of reporting currency required. See, enterprise may enter into a forward exchange contract or another financial contract. But this is what? This is the contract for exchange of foreign currency. First, understand this. What do you mean by forward exchange contract? Please write down just one thing, everyone. Topic number 4. What is the topic? Topic number 4. Forward exchange. Remember, whatever you will write, only that will remain in your mind. This is really important accounting standard. Forward exchange contract. See, there is a person, that is what? Mr. A. And another person is also there. That is what? Who is that? This is Mr. John. Mr. John. Mr. John. So Mr. John is in USA, and Mr. A is in India. Listen to me very carefully. Welcome back, beta. Welcome back. ओके, सुल्तानपुर आइए, यहाँ काढ़ा बना रहा हूं आपके लिए. थैंक यू बेटा. मिस्टर सिंह आइए. सो बेटा, मिस्टर जॉन इज इन यूएसए एंड मिस्टर ए इज इन इंडिया. मिस्टर ए हैज कॉन्ट्रैक्टेड विद मिस्टर जॉन. He has done some transaction with Mr. John, and he know that he has to pay, Mr. A has to pay in future $1 lakh. Suppose 1 lakh, take an example of $10,000. Mr. A has to pay $10,000 to Mr. John in future. And at present, what the rate is there? That is, suppose 80 rupees per dollar is the rate. Suppose what he is expecting, that you put so much effort in teaching us. That's commendable. Thank you, beta Rahul. Mr. John, like my friend. सर आप यूपी में कहां से बेटा? गाजियाबाद. प्रियंका बाबू, गाजियाबाद गोविंदपुरम. एनीवेज, 80 रुपीज पर डॉलर का आज की डेट में रेट है बेटा. और फ्यूचर में ऐसा उसे लग रहा है कि भाई फ्यूचर एक्सपेक्टेड डेट, फ्यूचर एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं कि भाई फ्यूचर में हो जाएगा 3 महीने बाद या 2 महीने बाद, जब भी हमें पेमेंट करना है, उस टाइम पे हमें ऐसा लगता है भाई 83 रुपीज पर डॉलर के आसपास ये रेट हो जाएगा। किस बात का डर है? किस बात का डर है? ध्यान रखना, मैंने क्या कहा, डर है। इट वॉज एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट इन द फ्यूचर वाइल द ड्यू डेट विल कम, मिस्टर ए हैज टू पे the $1 lakh to Mr. John, and at that rate, the rate may be higher than the present rate, that is 80, and future expected rate is what? 83. In this case, if our purpose, बेटा जो पूछ रहे थे ना, ओके बेटा मानसी, तो मैं ये कह रहा था बेटा, जो लोग पूछ रहे थे कि सर ये स्पेक्यूलेशन क्या है, हेजिंग क्या है, नाउ प्लीज लिसन, if the purpose is there to protect to protect our loss, then it will be called as hedging, समझदारी. If the purpose is to trade, or you can say speculate, then it will be called as trading or speculation purpose. Beta, there may be any of these purpose. Listen to me very, very carefully, beta. Now, what happens here? What happens? Now, what happens here, beta? Mr. A go to bank. Mr. A go to bank. This is what? This is what? This is bank. This is what? This is bank. And Mr. A do a contract with bank that we shall buy from you this dollar in future, this $10,000 in future. Bank is saying today is 80 rupees dollar, and in future dollar can be increased, there can be increasement in rate. Why we shall protect you at rupees 80? So Mr. A is saying, okay, what can be in future? We are assuming, we are discussing here, and we are estimating that in the future it can be 83. So Mr. A contracted with bank to buy the foreign currency, at a particular fixed rate, that is 83. Mr. A contracted with bank to buy a certain amount of dollar, that is $10,000, and Mr. A was expecting that approx 83 to 87 can be the rate in future. So Mr. A protected himself by paying some premium, that is the risk premium. It is just like insurance premium. So beta, risk premium is also there. Suppose there is some premium that is called premium. You know premium? Premium is what? Share. The risk premium is there, that is called risk premium. Just like insurance premium, bank is being received this charge against the forward exchange contract. This is called forward exchange contract, for which Mr. A is paying 1 rupees. Suppose 1 rupees is being paid by Mr. A. So Mr. A is paying 1 rupees per dollar as a premium to cover this risk up to 83. That bank in future I will buy such dollar from you at the rate of 83, so that I can be assured what the maximum loss I can bear in this. Beta, in this case, Mr. A has protected himself against this uncertain loss. Now see, since the purpose was to protect himself, so it is called hedging. If the purpose is not that, means if the purpose is to take the benefit, to get the money by trading in the foreign currency, then it is called, the purpose is of trading or speculation. Now see what the concept is. An enterprise may enter into a forward exchange contract or other financial instrument that is substance a forward exchange contract which is not intended for trading purpose, which is not intending for trading purpose, that is not the speculation purpose. It means this is called hedging. Now see, at the settlement date of transaction, okay, the premium discount arising out of this and this should be amortized as an expense over the life of the contract. Okay beta. Now see, फॉरेन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स की इंक्रीजिंग रेट के बीच में के लिए बैंक से भी कुछ डिपॉजिट किया जाता है ना, बिकॉज ये फॉर्मुलेशन में पढ़ा था. यस बेटा, दे सेम थिंग इज देयर. अच्छा सर, प्लीज आल्सो एक्सप्लेन इन हिंदी. ओके बेटा गुंजन सुनो, देखो बेटा गुंजन, नाउ आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग इन हिंदी. बेटा होता क्या है गुंजन, फॉरवर्ड एक्सचेंज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कहते किसे भाई, एक फ्यूचर की फिक्स डेट पर फिक्स रेट से हम फॉरेन करेंसी आपसे लेने आएंगे बैंक जी. मिस्टर ए ने कहा, मिस्टर ए ने मिस्टर जॉन को माल बेच सॉरी उनसे माल खरीदा था, फ्यूचर में $10,000 उसको पे करने थे. तो उनको लग रहा था कि भाई देखो आज तो रेट है 80 का, पर आज पैसे है नहीं, फ्यूचर में मेरे को देना होगा. फ्यूचर में मुझे लग रहा है 83 से लेकर 87 रुपए तक पहुंच सकता है डॉलर. तो इन्होंने क्या किया, अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट किया कि भाई 10-15 हजार रुपए के लॉस में झेल जाऊंगा. उसने कहा बैंक जी मेरे को ना फ्यूचर में 83 पर रोक लो, मेरे से कॉन्ट्रैक्ट कर लो और बताओ क्या लोगे. तो बैंक राजी हो गया. और बैंक को उन्होंने $1 पर डॉलर इन्होंने दिया, यानी $10,000 का प्रीमियम दिया. ठीक है, और ये तय कर लिया कि भाई मैं फ्यूचर में 83 पर तुम्हारे से करेंसी खरीद के लेके जाऊंगा ताकि मैं जोन को पे कर सकूं. तो मेरा रिस्क कहां पे प्रोटेक्ट हो गया मिस्टर ए का, 83 पर. अब इससे ज्यादा रिस्क नहीं होगा, यानी कि रेट अगर पहुंच गया 87 पे तो भी बैंक मेरे को क्या करेगा, 83 पे देगा. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड बेटा फॉरवर्ड एक्सचेंज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. और इसी के बारे में यहां बताया गया है कि भाई ऐसे केस में जब ये हेजिंग के लिए हो, कैसे पता चला, विच इज नॉट इंटेंडेड फॉर स्पेकुलेशन ट्रेडिंग. तो ऐसे केस में कहते हैं भाई उसको ट्रांसफर कर दो एज एन एक्सपेंस और इनकम फॉर द लाइफ ऑफ कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. Exchange difference on such a contract should be recognized in the statement of profit loss, any profit loss, cancellation, reversal, etc., etc. Okay, but let's do a question. See, Rao Limited. Please see this. Rao Limited purchased. Rao Limited purchased a plant for $. How much? 1 lakh $, on 1st Feb. तो हुआ क्या बेटा, देखो राव लिमिटेड ने क्या किया, एक मशीनरी प्लांट मशीनरी खरीदी. ओके, नाउ सी फॉर हाउ मेनी डॉलर्स, $1 lakh. वो दैट इज पेबल आफ्टर 3 months. व्हाट द डॉलर रेट इज नाउ एंड व्हाट द डॉलर रेट मे बी इन फ्यूचर, दैट मे बी डिफरेंट. एंड इन द फ्यूचर देयर इज a uncertainty about the risk to increase the price of dollar. Hence Rao Limited will enter into a forward contract of 3 months. That is how much, that at the rate of 49 rupees per dollar we shall buy from the bank and we shall pay $1 lakh to that person from whom we have purchased the machinery. Now see what happened beta. 49.5 is the forward rate. Yes, that is what forward rate. Next, exchange rate per dollar on 1st Feb is how much? Right now the rate is, that is 48.85. okay, and what is the difference? 0.30 rupees per dollar. Now listen to me very carefully. This is what per dollar, this is the difference that is here called forward exchange rate and spot rate. The difference of forward exchange rate and spot rate is called here as premium, and this premium belongs to 3 months contract. 3 months contract, and this premium belongs to $1 lakh. So how much is the amount, sir? $1 lakh multiplied by 0.30 is equal to how much? 30,000 rupees is the amount of loss. Oh sorry, amount of premium. मोहम्मद सोहेल, यहाँ पे देखो $1 लाख की मशीनरी खरीदी राव ने. किससे खरीदी? किससे भी खरीदी होगी फॉरेन में. तो उसको फ्यूचर में क्या करेगा भाई, वो $1 लाख देगा. 1 फरवरी को उन्होंने खरीदी. 3 महीने के बाद समझते हो, 1 मार्च 1 अप्रैल, यानी कि अगले साल में बात गई, यानी कि इस फाइनेंशियल ईयर के बाद में बात गई ना. आफ्टर दिस फाइनेंशियल ईयर रिमेनिंग पेमेंट विल बी, टोटल पेमेंट विल बी डन. सो दिस इज द लॉस. ये जो 30,000 का डिफरेंस जो है ना इन दोनों के रेट में, भाई फ्यूचर के लिए हमने बात तय कर ली बैंक से, भाई 49.15 पे खरीद लेंगे, हमारा प्रोटेक्ट हो गया. इससे ऊपर जाएगा रेट तो हम बचे रहेंगे. अभी भले ही हमने 48 रुपये 85 पैसे का रेट है, हमने नहीं खरीदा, ठीक है, तो हमने क्या किया, अपने आप को प्रोटेक्ट कर लिया. तो 30,000 का रिस्क प्रीमियम हमने दिया एक तरह से. अब ये 30,000 का जो प्रीमियम बेटा, दैट विल बी अमोर्टाइज ओवर द पीरियड ऑफ 3 months. दिस बिलोंग्स टू 3 months. You know, in the current year, what is the duration? Beta, on 1st Feb 2001, we have entered into machinery. Yes. Now see, on 1st Feb, na? Yes. So what the month duration in this current year? 2 months. And in the next year, what will be the duration? That is 1 month. So can I say this loss will be amortized over the period of this one? Yes. So 2 month loss, that is how much? 20,000 and then 10,000. In this way, that will be amortized to the P&L. Okay, beta. See, loss to be recognized. This one 20,000 in this year and rest 10,000 in the next year. This is the forward exchange contract here. Beta, please let me know. Is this okay to all of you or not? I am waiting, beta. And now moving to illustration number 5. I am still waiting for your message. What will happen when we get actual rate after 3 months? Beta, doesn't matter. We will see if actual rate is less than that. In that case, why we shall buy? Okay, now see. Mr. A bought a forward contract. Beta, bought a forward contract. Here, it is the purpose of trading. Definitely, it is the speculation purpose. Because contract is not to protect. Earlier, it was to protect. So, it will be called as hedging contract. Someone was asking for hedging and speculation. Now, see. Now, here, we are not hedging. We are just buying the contract directly. Okay. Bought a forward contract for 3 months. That is what? $1 lakh. US dollar is this one. When the exchange rate was this one. Future decided. Forward rate is what? Forward rate is what? That is 47.10. And what about the spot rate? Sir, spot rate is how much? 47.02. 47.02. Okay. Now see, on 31st December, while he closes his books, okay, closing rate is how much? That is 47.15. On 31st Jan, he decided to sell this one. How much profit from the contract he will recognize? Let us see. Very easy it is. Since the forward contract rate was for speculation purpose, so premium, that is the difference that will not be recorded in the books immediately. Okay, sir. Now see. 3 months, beta. Earlier it was 3 months. So you are asking for 3 months. Beta, see. From Feb to 31st March 2001. How many months are there? 2 months only in this year. Beta, it was a contract for 3 months. Okay, it was clearly given. I think you have missed this word. 3 months are there. Clearly written in question. Now please see. Para C, sir, para 3 of solution under AS4. Sir, AS4, beta, you are talking about AS4. Now we are at AS11. Okay, please see. Yes. So what is the selling rate, beta, at this case? Selling rate, and what is the contract date? Beta, that is 47. In future, what we shall do at that rate, if more than this, the rate will be in market, then we shall sell at that rate. And after that, the rate was there 47, and we contracted for the forward at 47.1. So there will be premium on the contract. Yes, contract amount is how much? $1 lakh. So what will the amount, beta? Definitely that is 88,000. Okay. Let's discuss with this another point. Illustration number 6. Last illustration of this. Sir, G, forward contract or exchange rate means. Please explain. Forward contracts. Okay. Let's write down the definition of forward contract. Please write down the definition of forward contract in easy way. Please write down. This is the contract for exchange of foreign currency at a fixed rate. At a fixed, rather I would like to say fixed pre-decided rate. On a specified future rate and beta purpose may be different. If purpose is there to protect, then it is called hedging. If purpose is to trade, that is called speculation or trading. That 30,000 loss will be adjusted in the current year 20,000 because 2 months loss in the 2 is to 3. Okay, beta. And in next year 1 month, that is 10,000. Anyways, now it's the time to Kisco. I do not want to discuss about this AS more because I have very limited time. So I request you to do these questions also in homework. These are very, very easy. So I want to give you 5 minutes break. After the break, I shall be discussing about the accounting standard 22. As I told you, before moving to next years, always there must be some break. I want to give you 5 minutes break so that next 20 minutes of the next 20 or 30 minutes of the class must be with full energetic. Okay, beta. So, beta, this PDF will be uploaded into today. Don't worry. So, I want to discuss with you all now after the break accounting standard 21. So, I am writing here just heading. Sorry, 22. AS 22. Accounting standard 22. Accounting for taxes on income. Very, very much practical and very, very much important also. Okay, beta. So please take 5 minutes break. After that, we shall be discussing this. Sir, 5 मिनट का ब्रेक लगा दीजिए. So hello everyone. Show me your presence fast, everyone. Now we are back, beta. Now we have to do another accounting standard, that is what? AS22. Yes, accounting for taxes on income. Accounting for taxes on incomes. So I am waiting for a message. Tell me fast so that I can start accordingly. I am waiting, beta. Yes. Yes, Neha and all rest of the students, beta, please give me message fast so that I can start. So today we shall be discussing here the basic thing about this accounting standard. First, understand the requirement. I am back. I am back. Green signal. Yes, very good. Very good, everyone. Now, beta, see. Concept is really very easy about this. First, I am preparing here a single chart which you have to understand. Listen to me very carefully. Beta, before moving to this accounting standard, we are just understanding. We are just creating the understanding. Understanding for this AS. If you will understand this concept, you will not be having any problem. Yes. TY के question for AS11 also, but I can solve all the things. I will try. Don't worry. I will ask to ICAI for some extra lecture. Don't worry, Monisha. You can also request to ICAI. Don't worry. If you request, then ICAI will listen more. Okay, beta? Beta, please. Now, Prince, I am in this AS. Okay. I will be enjoying your queries also. Directly post to ICAI. They will hand over me the queries. I will answer them. Okay. Now see. Now we are discussing here only about this AS. Beta, see. What happens? Have you ever understood about income tax? Can you please tell me? Can you please tell me, everyone? Sir, your drawing is not good. Oh, my drawing is not good. No issue, no issue, no issue. What I want to discuss with you, okay, this is not the good drawing. Wait a minute. I'm preparing another. This is what? How a person earn? Sir, a person earn? Yes, earn incomes. How? Sir, a person may earn by way of salary. By way of salary. A person may earn by way of the income from house property. Yes, definitely. I'm not teaching you tax. I'm not a teacher of tax. Okay, beta, please see. House property. How a income can be classified as per Income Tax Act? You already know very well. House property. Yes. Profit and gains from business and profession. Yes, sir. From business and profession, which is called PGBP. Yes, PGBP. Then capital gain from the property transfer by selling the property. You can earn the income. Yes, capital gain. And last one is there. These are not the names. These are the pointer. Okay. And last one is there. All other income. Those are called other source income. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now listen to me. Yes, 5 heads of income. Yes, beta. Can you please tell me for which accounting is required in this case? Who will tell me? For which accounting will required in out of all these income? Who will tell me? For which accounting is required out of these? Salary head, house property, is there any requirement to do accounting by way of tally, software, etc. or etc. Accountants are required. Accounting is required for salary, income. No. Form 16 is there. House property. No. Rental income is there. Fixed rent is there. Next. Yes, very good. Very good. Only for PGBP, beta. Beta. For this, we need to do accounting. Accounting is required. Accounting need is for this one. Yes, very good, everyone. Because accounting is required in case of business. Yes, beta. Total, yes. After that, it becomes gross total income. Gross total income. And after that deduction and then total income and then it becomes taxable income and then tax is calculated. Now, what I want to discuss with you all for this accounting standard. Beta, there is an accounting need for PGBP, business or profession. So can I say this trading and profit and loss, this trading and profit and loss and balance sheet is prepared for business? Yes, sir. We have already understood that financial statements are prepared to get the performance of business, to find out the financial position of business, yes. Now beta see, as per books we calculate our net profit and then we want to pay tax, but remember, the way we calculate in our books, this net profit is not acceptable directly by income tax, because as per Income Tax Act, there are some rules by which income is calculated. Are you agree with this, everyone? I am teaching in this way. If someone has not yet read the income tax, then at least he or she must understand what the difference is there. Okay, beta, please understand this. Beta, the income calculated by in our accounts is not directly accepted by income tax authority for calculating the tax. We want to pay tax. We want to pay tax on this net profit. But what Income Tax Act says? No, you have to do some adjustments because in your books some of the expenses have been put there in the profit and loss by which profit has been reduced. So beta, what is the process to calculate the income as per Income Tax Act? See how the income is calculated under Income Tax Act. Beta, you will also solve the same type of question in your income tax syllabus. Beta, suppose this is the profit figure and this profit figure is 12 lakh. Suppose this is 12 lakh. Very good. Very good. Accounting profit and loss are prepared on accrual basis, but as per Income Tax Act also those are acceptable. You cannot say that in the books accrual basis, and income tax is also accepting the accrual basis as per section 145A, that must be regularly followed. Okay, beta, now see, whatever the basis is there, Income Tax Act say follow regularly. Beta, we are calculating here net profit as per Income Tax Act. Okay, beta, under head PGBP, income is calculated in this way. First income is put it here as per net profit as per Income Tax Act. Listen to me very carefully. So 12 lakh is there, which is put it here, and then Income Tax Act से बीकॉम फाइनल में पढ़ा था. ओके बेटा मानसी, अभी सीए इंटर में नहीं पढ़ा ना बेटा, बस मैं ये इसीलिए मैं यहाँ पे बेसिक से लेके चल रहा हूँ. आई नो what the requirement of students are. Many of the students have never ever done the income tax and in this at this level up to this time. Okay, so I am teaching in this in the same way so that they may understand. Beta see what we do as per as per books, not as per Income Tax Act. Net profit as per profit and loss account is taken as base. Now some of the adjustments are done here. Number one, add. Income tax will add back some of the expenses. Sir, some of the expenses? Yes. How such 12 lakh has been calculated? Sir, here some of the expenses have been debited here and some of the expenses have been debited here. Direct has been debited to trading and indirect has been debited to P&L. In the case of company, the format is different, but main thing is that expenses have been debited to P&L. So some of the expenses are there which have been reduced to calculate such 12 lakh. After reducing them, only then such 12 lakh has been calculated. So income tax has some set of rules to disallow some expenses. So add the expenses debited to P&L, but not allowed. बेटे some of the expenses are there which are not allowed as per Income Tax Act. सर आपको नॉर्मली बता रही थी. ओके बेटा, नाउ लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. बेटा फॉर एग्जांपल जिसने इनकम टैक्स एक्ट पढ़ा है, जैसे सेक्शन 40A, वहां पे क्या होता है, कुछ खर्चे डिसअलाउ हो जाते हैं जिन पे टीडीएस ही नहीं काटा, या टीडीएस काटा है तो जमा नहीं कराया, है ना. लिसन टू मी वेरी केयरफुली. एक्सपेंसिव डेबिटेड टू P&L but not allowed as per Income Tax Act. Then what happened? That is disallowed. Suppose these are 40,000 rupees. Next one. Some of the expenses are also there. Add. Those are to be added, although allowed, but not now. Let us see. Expenses not allowed but will be allowed later on. Means some of the expenses are also there which have been debited, but those have been disallowed because of some technical reason. Those are not being allowed right now. Those will be allowed in future. Suppose these are 50,000. And what happens next? Yes, beta, very good, Shagufta. 43B expenses are also there. Anyways, next, same is the case with some of the expenses are allowed as per Income Tax Act. What do you mean by this thing? Expenses not debited to P&L, but allowed as per Income Tax Act. Beta, some of the expenses are allowed, although not debited to P&L. Those will be allowed. Okay, beta. Next, suppose these are nil for the time being. I will give you example later on because I do not want to discuss about the tax. But for the time being, to the extent is relevant for my class, I am putting the effort here, beta. Beta, see, less. Some of the expenses are there. Expenses earlier disallowed, but now allowed. Beta, in the last year, due to any technical reason, those were allowed. Like here, you are finding here expensive not allowed right now, those will be allowed in later year. Same is the case with earlier disallowed, but now these are being allowed. Okay. Yes, beta, I will come to income. Don't worry. First, I want to discuss with you all about the expenses part. For the time being, I am putting the figure here nil. So I have discussed with you all about the expenses part. Yes. Now, Income Tax Act also discuss the things about the income. That is what? Some of the incomes which could not have been transferred to P&L, incomes which have not been credited to P&L, incomes not credited to P&L, but taxable. Those should be transferred to income as a those should be transferred to P&L as income, but those have not been transferred to P&L. Income Tax Act has some set of rules that has to be applied. In that case, such profit as per books has to be recalculated and refined as per the set of rules which could not be applied to books. Those are being applied, and then income as per Income Tax Act is find out. Okay, beta. Next. Less some of the incomes credited to P&L, but not taxable under head PGBP. But sometimes it happens. The other head income is credited to P&L. In that case, yes, beta, you have calculated very good. Income credited to P&L, but not taxable under head business head, under the PGBP head. That may be taxable any other head, but not under head PGBP. So, beta, for the timing, I am taking the nil figure for here. Now, see, if suppose this is the scenario, in that case, the final figure will be called as income taxable as per Income Tax Act. So, beta, here how you will find the figure? 12 lakh plus 40,000 and plus 50,000. So, here you will say 12 lakh 50,000, sorry, 12 lakh 90,000 is the income which will be called as taxable income as per Income Tax Act. First, let me know that up to this point, everything is okay. Please let me know. Beta, please message, because many of the students could not have that taxable income knowledge because of for the timing they could not have the time to read the income tax. So I want to discuss first this basic thing. At least you must have the basic to do this accounting standard. So I am waiting, beta. Suman has given me clear sir. I am waiting for other one also. Everyone, come on, give me your answer, everyone. I am waiting for a message. Tell me fast. More than 116 are watching at YouTube still. Anyways, they can show their presence by giving their likes, comment, shares, etc. So I'm waiting for their message also. Yes. So beta, now see. Yes, now the message has been started. Clear sir, ekdam clear sir. Can you explain in Hindi? If time allow? Yes beta, in हिंदी डेफिनेटली. बेटा देखो क्या होता है कि हम 5 सोर्स से इनकम कमाते हैं: सैलरी से, हाउस प्रॉपर्टी से, पीजीबीपी से, बिजनेस और प्रोफेशन, प्रॉफिट एंड गेन फ्रॉम बिजनेस और प्रोफेशन, शॉर्ट में ऐसा बोलते हैं. ठीक है राहुल? कैपिटल गेन प्रॉपर्टी की खरीद बेच से, है ना, या फिर बाकी सारे हेड जैसे इनकम अदर सोर्स में आ जाते हैं. ठीक है, तो ये कहते हैं भाई हमें अकाउंटिंग की जरूरत कहां पड़ती है बताओ? बिजनेस वाले हेड में. तो हम कैसे करते थे? ट्रेडिंग पीएनएल में क्या करते थे भाई? ट्रेडिंग पीएनएल क्या करता था भाई? वो परफॉर्मेंस बताता था बिजनेस की, भाई इतने का नेट प्रॉफिट कमाया, और बैलेंस शीट बताती थी पोजीशन. तो हम चाहते थे कि भाई मान लिया, एग्जांपल लिया हमने यहाँ पे कि भाई 12 लाख की इनकम निकल के आई हमारी एज पर बुक्स. ठीक है, तो हम क्या करें यहाँ पर कि भाई इस 12 लाख पे हम ना टैक्स देना चाहते हैं कि भाई ये है जी हमारी इनकम, हम इनकम टैक्स को ये कहना चाहते हैं, लेकिन इनकम टैक्स के ना अपने रूल होते हैं। वो क्या करते हैं, उनके हिसाब से कुछ खर्चे ना हमें अलाउ ही नहीं होते। जैसे अगर मान लिया हमने यहाँ पे सैलरी का खर्चा डाल रखा है और हमने उस पर टैक्स नहीं काटा, या हमने कोई कमीशन का खर्चा पीएनएल में डेबिट कर रखा है उस पर टैक्स नहीं काटा, टैक्स काट के सरकार को जमा नहीं कराया, तो ऐसे केस में क्या होगा, वो हमें खर्चा अलाउ ही नहीं करेंगे। तो कहेंगे नहीं हम तो नहीं मानते तुम्हारा खर्चा। इसका मतलब वो क्या करेंगे, वो उस खर्चे को डिसअलाउ कर देंगे। एक हमने एग्जांपल लिया। तो इनकम टैक्स वालों का तरीका अपना रहता है, वो क्या करते हैं, कुछ खर्चे डिसअलाउ कर देंगे। एक्सपेंसेस डेबिटेड टू पीएनएल बट नॉट अलाउड। एंड अनदर टाइप ऑफ डिसअलाउंस क्या है भाई, अनदर टाइप ऑफ डिसअलाउंस क्या है भाई, नॉट अलाउड बट विल बी अलाउड लेटर, later but will be allowed, what they are saying, what they are saying, but will be allowed later, बाद में। कह रहे भाई अभी नहीं अलाउ करेंगे, बाद में अलाउ कर देंगे। तो कुछ ऐसे भी अलाउ होते हैं। मतलब मैं कह सकता हूं एक तरह से उन्होंने क्या किया, ये 50,000 को क्या किया, देखो ध्यान से, 50,000 को डिसअलाउ कर दिया, उनका भाई अभी नहीं बाद में अलाउ कर देंगे। तो इसका मतलब पता क्या हुआ बेटे, हेलो सर थैंक यू फॉर द क्लास, आई डू नॉट हैव कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड and this help. Okay, beta. Thank you, Babu. So this is the format of AS22. No, beta, no. Listen to me very carefully. So this will not be allowed right now. This will be postponed. So this is 50,000 is like postponed. And so can I say for this timing will be difference? Can I say this will be the timing difference? Yes, sir. Can I say timing difference? Can I say never they will allow this 40,000? Can I say this one? Permanent difference? Permanently disallowed? Yes, sir. So easy it is. So some of the expenses are disallowed permanently. They will never be allowed as per Income Tax Act for calculating the income as per Income Tax Act. Okay, beta. Now see, some of the expenses, those have not been debited to P&L, but Income Tax Act still allow. Okay, I will give later on the example for that. You will also find the examples, multiple examples in the Income Tax Act. Okay, but still for the time being, I want to give you a format in your mind so that you may be able to understand what the accounting student 22 is discussing about here. Expenses earlier disallowed, but now allowed. Can I say this is also the timing difference? Yes, sir. Because earlier these were disallowed and now these are being allowed. So because of timing difference, these two things we have find out here. Next one. What about income? So income not credited to P&L but taxable. Income credited to P&L but not taxable. So can I say this is what? Permanently disallowed from Income Tax Act under head PGBP. Permanent difference. Yes, sir. Okay, beta. Now see. वो इसलिए ऐड नहीं किया, ऐड कर दिया पार्थ बेटा। एक एग्जांपल ले लो बेटा, पार्थ 43B अगर तुमने पढ़ रखा है तो मैं तुम्हारे लिए बता देता हूं। उसमें क्या हो गया, टीडीएस जब जमा कराएंगे तब अलाउ कर देंगे ना, तो अभी फॉर द टाइमिंग हमने डिसअलाउ कर दिया, आगे जाके अलाउ कर देंगे। ओके, नाउ सी, this 50,000 will be allowed later on because of some technical reasons of Income Tax Act. Yes, so we are finding here two things. Come on, this is the final income as per Income Tax Act as calculated in our example. Yes, sir. Now listen to me very carefully. Incomes, listen to me very carefully everyone. Incomes as per books, incomes as per books and as per Income Tax Act. Here I am writing here net profit as per books is equal to 12 lakh, but as per Income Tax Act the net profit comes out 12,90,000. So easy it is. Understood, sir. Thank you. Sir, example of timing difference, Suhail. 43B वाले खर्चे बेटा, 43B वाले जहां पे हम फ्यूचर में जब टीडीएस जमा करेंगे बेटा तो अलाउ कर देंगे ना, वो एग्जांपल है इसका. नाउ प्लीज सी बेटा, there is some difference or not? Yes sir, there are some differences. So here are difference. How much? Beta, tell me. Sir, this is 90,000 difference. This is what? This is 90,000 difference. Listen to me very carefully. I want to give you just one thing. Beta, as per books, tax comes out. Suppose tax rate is equal to 30%. Take an example figure, 30%. As per books, you are saying that tax comes out 12 lakh multiplied by 30%, that is 3,60,000. Is anyone having any doubt in this regard? 30% of 12 lakh is equal to 3,60,000. Okay. And 30% of 12,90,000 is how much, everyone? 3,60,000, 12 दिया 36, 360, 9 दिया 27, 387,000. Yes, as per Income Tax Act, tax comes out 87,000. Now please see how much is difference. How much is difference? Who will tell me? Sir, 27,000 is difference. Okay. So difference is equal to how much? Difference of tax is also how much beta? This is 27,000. So how we find out beta? 387 minus 360. Can I say this is also 30% of this? Yes. Because of this, at the rate of 30% of 90,000, in this way also we can find out. The difference is how much? 27,000. Now please listen to me very carefully. And this is total accounting standard. If you will understand this concept, then you will find the solution and smoothness in rest of the part of discussion of this accounting standard. Please see. This difference have been divided into two parts. This difference have been divided into two parts. One is permanent difference and second one is timing difference. So one is permanent difference, the difference between the income calculated as per Income Tax Act and income calculated as per books are different. Yes, the difference have been divided into two parts: permanent difference and second one is timing difference. And why we are saying timing difference? Because those are either postponement or preponement, means the timing of adjustment, timings of reduction of those expenses in the calculation of income will be different. Income Tax Act allow this deduction at different time, maybe earlier or maybe later on. Main thing is that income tax will also allow these expenses, but not at this time. So the timing of reduction of these expenses are different as compared to the deduction as per books. Okay, beta. So how much is the amount? So we have classified here that 40,000 is permanently disallowed. They will never be allowed again. They will never be allowed again. They will never be allowed again. But 50,000 is there, that will be allowed later on. So tax calculated on timing difference, that is how much? That is 15,000. And the tax calculated on permanent difference is how much? That is 12,000. So it becomes how much? Total 27,000. Yes, sir. Can you provide the example of permanent difference? Yes, it's the right time to give you the example. Beta, take an example. section 40 subsection A as per Income Tax Act. Example, take example of this one. Example, under section 43B, those who have understanding some understanding about the Income Tax Act, I am giving section number. So now we shall discuss in the next class. I have created some basic background in your mind. Please try to read the profit and gain from business and profession head. If you can do this, so that in the next class, while we shall be meeting, we shall be discussing the things in the detail in this, and with a huge practice of the question. This example, I am completing this one. Beta, see what happened. As per Income Tax Act, whatever the tax is being calculated, out of that tax, we have to calculate the deferred tax. Deferred tax means the tax which have been calculated on the timing difference is called deferred tax. Beta, this may be deferred, this may be DTA or maybe DTL. What will be that? I will discuss in later on class, where there will be no breakage of flow, because this is the matter which need to be discussed with a continuous flow. But in the next class, while you will come back to the class, you must be revising these things, whatever I have given you as a background in this class. Okay, beta. So we are to discuss in this years accounting for taxes on income. Taxes on income. And we have to take care of the accounting in all the taxes, whether such related to current year or such related to later year, which are being recognized in our books. Okay, beta. So this difference must be calculated properly, on which we have to create some deferred tax assets and liabilities. We shall be discussing later on. Don't worry. So for today, I am just closing the session. I am waiting for your message. I am waiting for your feedback regarding the class. And please understand the time limitation can be enhanced only by your message. If you will request to ICAI, ICAI always support to students, always listen to students, always give you priority, not me. I am later. First priority is always your vote. Whatever the things you want, you can request to ICAI. I will definitely move the class accordingly in detail, so that we may be practicing all the questions in detail. Okay, beta. So I am waiting again for your feedback. So please, acha, upload the today's notes itself. Okay, thank you. Okay, beta. Okay, everyone. Bye bye. Take care. We shall be meeting in the next class. Bye bye. Sir, class over कर दीजिए.